Welcome to the Our Night Sky podcast. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 20 of Our Night Sky. Tonight's episode is called Celestial Pulse. I'm glad to reach episode 20. It feels like a pretty good milestone, so I'm excited that you're still listening along, and let's jump right in. So tonight the moon is in its waxing gibbous phase. It'll be slowly transitioning to a full moon, which will be on August 8th, which is just a couple of days away. This month's moon is called the Sturgeon moon. But the moon is not the only thing that's lighting up the sky. We have a new meteor shower headed this way. The Perseid meteor shower is going to be ramping up, and as the moon gets lower in the sky, the fireballs will get brighter. The best time to view is after midnight, when the moon dips low. If you're patient, Saturn will also be rising in the east. It's a preview of the planetary parade that's coming mid-August. We'll start to see that in the news again a lot, about the lining of the planets all across the evening sky. Now let's talk about something I wrote about this week on the website. It's been a cosmic mystery for many, many years. It's captivated the imaginations of astronomers and storytellers alike. And that's the red star in Orion, known as Betelgeuse. If you remember back in 2019, some thought that this star was going to explode. It was going to turn into a supernova, and it was something that we were going to be able to see. Lots of news articles talked about it. But that has changed now, with the James Webb Telescope offering us deeper insight into areas of space that we haven't seen. A collaboration between the James Webb Telescope and the European Southern Observatory have discovered that Betelgeuse is actually dimming because it has a companion star. So that was surprising to everyone, honestly, that a companion star, and it was something that people had predicted but weren't sure of and had no proof of. But this smaller star is orbiting very tightly, and it could explain the 6-year cycles of brightness changes that we see with Betelgeuse. But the fate of this star is now in question, because if Betelgeuse, and once it does eventually, explodes, this companion star may be engulfed and torn apart. So, as you step outside tonight, let the sky just soak in. Let the moon remind us of the different cycles. Let the meteors remind us of the fleeting beauty. And let Betelgeuse, a mystery of transformation and the quiet power of things unseen. And as I said in my blog post this week it was just a reflection to me to think about that Betelgeuse is dimming, and what it taught me and what it teaches me. It teaches me spiritual resilience. It's a reminder of spiritual resilience. Like the star, we sometimes cloak our light in dust and grief and doubt and fear. But even in that dimness, we're still burning and we're still alive. There is still more to our story. So if there's something pulling at you that may be crushing the light that you have, that you want to shine, or if you're shining a light that's false, I encourage you to look into that, to pray about it, and to embrace the change that could come from that. Your light is not being dimmed because you're not meant to shine bright. You're still alive, and you're still a part of a greater story that God has for you. So once again, I thank you for listening to the podcast. Again, head to Apple and give a rating. This will help with giving some legitimacy to the podcast that I have. There's so many of them out there. It's hard to find a way through all of the algorithms. But if you would leave a positive review, that'd be awesome. And if you want to support the website in any way, you're always welcome to. For those that have contributed to the coffee fund, it has gone to good use. I've been able to take lots of guys out for coffee and just share my story and listen to theirs. So, as always, I encourage you to go outside and keep looking up. Thanks. Our Night Sky is a reader-supported production. You can visit us and subscribe to our newsletter at ournightsky.us.